you can be an entrepreneur here and do other things. And for me, I keep saying this, entrepreneurship is not about money. It's about freedom, that you get to do the things that you want when you want it, and that's something na hindi nababayaran. Hi guys, I'm with Miguel. This is something very interesting because if you've been watching the videos, I've interviewed a lot of Filipinos who left the country, worked abroad, made a lot of money there, then are investing in the Philippines. Now we have something different because Miguel has a business here, which we'll talk about later on. But do you call it migrate or you just temporarily moved to Australia?
It was basically a trying out thing.
Trying
it
out
eventually
thing.
led
Our
to
love life pala. Okay, so they tried to go to Australia. They're currently living there 4 years already in Canberra in Australia. But their source of income is still here in Manila. So very interesting question. How did that start and what's your business? How did you go from being in Manila, starting a business and going to Australia?
Well, basically when we were here, my wife and I have a retail business. We sell more bags and socks.
So bags, what kind of bags?
These are more on practical bags, mga everyday bags that you use. It's not really the fashion bags, but it's more of the urban casual, practical type.
Urban casual, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, is it branded or you sell to brands?
Well, right now, since we're presently living in Australia, we were able to come up with our own Australian brand. Since we registered the company.
Okay.
Hindi kami magkapatid, ha? Ano na magawa?
Para lang sila mayaman, guys. Para sila mayaman. Okay, tapos. Okay.
So yun, well, actually one thing led to another. Of course, initially when we went there to migrate, we tried to apply for jobs.
Okay.
But you know, the issues of the business here, iba rin yung mechanics, so hindi namin nagawa yun. And then we tried to get a brand there, hoping that we can distribute to our business here. Although we're a small to medium enterprise, so medyo nagkaroon kami ng struggles getting an Australian brand for our company here. And then since we're actually living there, nag-isip kami mag-asawa na but hindi na lang tayo mag-register ng company, mag-register tayo ng Australian brand, which is ours, and then let's distribute it in the Philippines.
But when you did it, how many years were you operating the business here already?
A very long time, 15 years na.
Oh, so what led you into that naman, going into that industry is very hard. It's very hard.
Yes.
What brought you? Is that your expertise? You know something about that?
Well, actually, it was something that I started with. I used to sell mga export overruns when I was in college. Actually, late high school.
Okay.
And then one thing led to another. We were able to get contracts with stores like Cinderella.
Okay.
Operating yung retail nila.
But they started to shrink now, no? Cinderella's not the Cinderella ng 90s. Parang they were parang huge no 90s eh. Okay, so tapos you got contracts with Cinderella. Then
after
scale it.
Iba-ibang the business actually evolved into different things already.
Okay.
But essentially, ganun pa rin. Retail pa rin.
Okay.
Consignment model.
Okay. What's the biggest problem with consignment? I've had a lot of experiences in my own life as an entrepreneur, and I've heard it from a lot of people. Na-encounter mo ba, tagal mo bayaran? Yung singilan, parang pahirapan ka?
Yes.
What do you do in those scenarios na you're talking to someone big na pag it doesn't hurt them if you leave them? Parang ganun yung nagiging ano eh. How do you deal with that?
Well, you know, in business, it's very important for you to build very good relationships with everybody in that business, from the owners down to yung mga nag-release. So that's one way of doing it. Talking to yung accounting clerks nila, making sure that you value
that was you, or you have a person doing that na pag yung mga singilan na naman.
Well, dumaan tayo sa ganun.
Okay.
Dumaan tayo sa ganun that we had to do everything on our own.
Okay.
Yes. And then eventually, we were able to lead the people that we work with in the office on how to be able to do this well.
Okay, now next question. The business is running well 15 years. When you migrated to Australia, did the business stagnate or did it still boom? Were you able to create systems na kahit wala ka doon, it's still doing well and running well?
It's actually doing very well because having been tried this was actually a big blessing. Sabi nga nila, you know, if you want to try to go out there as far as you can, when you get there, you're going to see more things.
Okay.
So that's what actually happened to us.
Okay.
And so the business has actually evolved into something different today. And it forced us to be able to do that because we also learned a lot of things and trends in Australia that we're actually able to apply in the business here.
So how does the setup work? Kasi for people who are curious na how can it work na your cash cow is in the Philippines, then for me that's the perfect scenario because growth it's here still.
Yes.
Growth, how to make money, it's here not there. But since we're still emerging, yung the hustle and bustle of emerging countries, yung inefficiencies, yung traffic, you deal with that. Ikaw, pag doon, wala eh. It's easier and then the cash cow is here.
Yes,
How did you set it up?
Well, actually, it took us about a year and a half of preparation to make this move.
Okay.
So we started with the leadership of the company, of course, with the help of very, very good friends.
So you have a GM?
Yes.
Okay.
So the GM, yung values tsaka leadership ng everybody has to be very well aligned.
Trusted siguro, pera, checks.
Yes. Tapos may nag-tap kami sa mga outsource companies. You can like outsource ng mga audit to do a lot of things for us. And then just go through it day to day. Tulad nga ng sabi ng isang friend natin, si Dodong. Sabi niya, break through every day.
Okay.
Breaking through every day is very important. It's not really something na maiisip mo siya, nakaset up na you really have to go through it on a daily basis.
Wow. So, it's possible that you earn here, transfer there, pero people have this stigma that cost of living in Australia is like, I don't know, 3 to 4 times more expensive than here. So parang why would you do that? Here, you can, for me, my perspective here is, if you're employed, syempre, it puts a limit to your earning.
Yeah.
But if you're entrepreneurial, it's easier because you only have to break through a certain cost of living. Tapos, okay ka na. Why do it there when here, you could earn a lot, then the cost of living is relatively lower?
Well, technically, cost of living here is lower, apples to apples. Pero pagka yung the total essence of it, mas mahal nga doon, pero mas marami kang hindi na kailangang gastusin doon.
Okay. Like what?
Like what? Doon, you just need 1 car instead of having 2 to 3 cars here in the Philippines. You don't really need to spend for household help because you do it on your own. So, doon kasi parang you live very minimal. So, wala kang masyadong expenses sa mga ganong klaseng bagay.
Okay. Tsaka mas, what I've noticed, pero if you apples also, quality-wise, if you want the good quality food, it's almost the same na. You'll be able to get yung mga kasing sarap nandun sa Sydney na fresh, organic stuff. It's mga 400, 500, 600 pesos here, which it makes it almost the same in terms of the cost there. So, next question. Actually, don't know the next question, guys. Biglaan lang to. What's the key trait that for people who think what you're doing is it's sort of you're like a lifestyle entrepreneur, but you were talking kanina, I want to live here for 2 months and then bahala na, that's lifestyle entrepreneurship. One key attribute, one key message or tip for people who want to run their business but they like to travel a lot. What's the one thing that they need to establish?
One thing that you need to establish is probably technology as well. That's very, very important because that will allow you to be able to manage your business even if you're out there.
Okay.
And using the facilities of, let's say, the banks here, yung mga banks natin dito, marami silang facilities like they can give you apps that you can actually, control the movement of your money, of your funds, of your payments.
Okay.
Those are very, very important.
Alright, so that's it. Very, very interesting, no? you can be an entrepreneur here and do other things. And for me, I keep saying this, entrepreneurship is not about money. It's about freedom, that you get to do the things that you want when you want it, and it's something na hindi nababayaran eh. And I hope this video encourages you that if you wanted to be an entrepreneur or an investor for quite some time already, do it na. I quit my job 9 years ago. It's the best thing that I ever did. It's the best thing that I ever did. It's scary, it's risky, it's not secure, no benefits. Pag tinamad ka, wala kang kikitain. Pero if you do it and you pull it off well, it's freedom.
You live.
It's freedom.
You live good.
And it's not, when I say freedom, it's not the yachts, the Rolex. Depende what makes you happy. What makes you happy. If you're happy traveling, say you're okay. If you're happy just farming, okay. But what it buys is you get to do it at your own terms, and just doing it, earning here, living in Sydney, and it can be done. Yeah.
It can be done, most definitely.
So that's it, guys. Very quick video with this super rich guy. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys. So what's the name of your business pala? Para they know what is it public that you can promote, they can buy from you?
Yeah. Well,
okay, yeah.
Basically, the name of our company is Miro Ventures Inc.
Okay.
In Australia, it's Redback Retailers, and our brand is Spawn Australia.
Okay, so if you want to know more about them, check it out na lang. I'll try to put a link below for if they have a website, so you can see, and if you want to either engage with them in the future, check it out also. So bye everyone.
Bye.